Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first collaboration video. Hey, I'm NV Nico Vanessa, and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. And like I said in the beginning of before a couple of seconds ago, this is my first video collaboration with a very special guest of mine. And that
Hello everyone.
This is my very best friend, Mariluna Adams, and you can follow her on her YouTube video channel or her Instagram account. Hi, Luna.
Hello. Also, both of these will be linked in the description, so you can check me out on that.
Yay. Okay,
Yay.
so this video is a sequel. I'm gonna call it a sequel to the first collaboration video that me and Mariluna Adams did for her YouTube channel. And in that video, I review a couple of anime and games or whatever. But in this case, it was mostly anime. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about a very, very special game and a very, very special anime because it's one of the games that I really, really love. So I will,
Exactly.
yeah,
And she has loved these both type of games and games specifically for about as far as I know her, which is about 8 years now. So it's a pretty long time. She's pretty much an expert.
I am.
So what are you reviewing today?
So today I'm reviewing for you an anime that comes from a video game. So we don't get those very often, so that's what I was excited about. So the anime is called Evolve X Love, and the game that it's adapted from, it's Mr. Love Queen's Choice. Are you
Good to
familiar
know.
with it, or?
I have heard you talk about it, but the lore and the mechanics themselves are foreign to me, so please enlighten me.
Okay, so first of all, what I want to say is that there are a couple of differences from the anime to the game. Um, so I'll start with the game because everything comes from the anime comes from the game. So I'll start with the game to give you a little more details. So um, you are the main character, all right? You're 22 years old and you live in Loveland, and your father died a couple of years ago and he left you with his television company. So as a 22 years old producer, because you're a producer, you're a TV producer, you're trying to get your father's reality show back into the air because it was very popular when he was alive, but when he died, it lost its publicity. So like I said, you're trying to put the show back together since your father died. And then all of the sudden, this is also in a universe where superpowers are exist. So those superpowers are called evolve. All right, and basically it's the evolution of the human. And depending on the human, you might get a superpower like an evolve, but you might not. So
Oh,
as goes by, you meet four men, let's just say that. It's an anime game, so you will meet some guys, like a love interest and stuff like that.
all right. I
Yeah,
mean, it is an otome game, a dating sim, so.
exactly. So the first guy that you are meeting is Victor from or Zen in Japanese he's translated as Zen, and he is the CEO of LFG company, which is a really big and big company that it's a big deal. Like you have to have something from them if you want to be successful in the industry. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and he's 28 years old, but right now he's older. It's weird because in the game we have the birthday sims with the birthday
Uh-huh.
events, so we can calculate that more. Well, not right now, he's more than 28 years old. Anyway,
Okay.
so first you meet Victor, then you meet Kiro or Kira, who he is an idol.
Mm-hmm.
He's a superstar. Then you meet your old senpai from school.
Oh.
Yeah, his name is Gavin, and in Japanese, is Haku. And then you meet a professor, um, a science professor with the name Lucian or Simon in Japanese. Um,
Okay. So there's a variety of characters,
yes,
at least.
yes. The thing is that in the game you get a little bit of everything. Like you get all of the stories. It's not like that you have to choose which character you want to date and stuff like that. It's more
Mm-hmm.
like that you get a little bit from everything, from from their side of the story. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Which I really appreciate.
yes, because it's not like, oh, you have to choose Victor and you play only his story. Like, you see a little bit of everything.
Nice.
So, as you go on, you discover that these four men have something in common, and one of them is knowing you, the heroine, from a very young age. And the other
Mm-hmm.
one is that they all want to protect you, obviously. And another one
Mm-hmm.
is that they all have powers just like you, because you as a heroine you have a power, like you have an evolve.
Yeah.
Yes. So in the beginning we see that Victor, who is the CEO of LFG, has the evolve of time. He can manipulate time. He usually just stops the time, but later on we find that he can time travel out of nowhere because he's not very familiar with his power. But
Mm-hmm.
he can time travel, he can communicate through time traveling. So his power
Okay.
is really cool, and that's also one of the reasons why I love him.
That's way more powerful than I expected, honestly.
Yeah, he that's what I thought also, that his power in the anime and in the game are actually what they were supposed to be in some other animes that you don't see. Like Victor, he can create wormholes. He can create black holes out of nowhere.
Jesus.
And you're like, what the fuck? Like seriously, like what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Um, so you learn that Victor knows you from a very young age. I'm not gonna spoil you on how.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Also the viewers.
yes, but you learn that Victor knows you from a very young age, and that's why I wanted to bring up the fact that all of them know you from a very young age. Okay.
Mm. All right.
Yeah, then we go to Kira or Kiro. Yeah, I love him. He's my sunshine. He's my he's also I love him. I just love him. All right. So Kiro is an idol. He works in showbiz. His evolve is manipulation. Actually, he can manipulate with commands and stuff like that. Well, but I
Like
remember
manipulate as in gaslight or like manipulate matter?
he can manipulate the thought. Like when you see
Okay.
him with your eyes, he can
Mm-hmm.
manipulate you. But
That's great.
one second,
Yeah.
one second. Manipulation is actually his second evolve. The first evolve is charm because he's an idol.
Okay, so far we've got Dio from Part 3 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
Sweet.
I can't wait for the rest. We
Okay.
have Doctor Who with the wormhole.
But yeah.
Who's the wormhole guy?
Huh?
Who is the wormhole guy?
Victor.
The time guy? The time travel guy?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He can do both.
If his morals weren't as they were, I don't know where his morals are, he would destroy the universe easily.
I agree. I agree on that. But I don't know. Like, it's a fucking mess, but whatever. I'm just gonna continue. So,
Yeah.
like I said, Kiro, his first evolve is charm. Like, he can charm people, and that's why all people love him. Like, there's no one that hates him. He has no haters. He only has fans.
Wow.
But he might have some crazy fans too.
Okay.
Yeah. So after a while, we'll learn that Kiro also knows you from a very young age, and that he actually has a second persona with the name Helios, which is completely the opposite of what he really is. Helios,
Oh. Yeah.
Helios, which is his second persona, is
Mm-hmm.
actually a hacker, and um he kind of works for himself. Like, he just has his own mission on what to do. Like, it's kind of confusing on for who he works for. As far as we
Okay.
know, he doesn't work for anyone except himself, but he's doing stuff so he can get the information that he wants. That's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. The third person that you're gonna learn is Gavin or Haku, and his evolve is wind. He can command the wind. He can fly. He can use wind to attack you, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Avatar style.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I decided not to open my mouth.
I said it for you, no worries. So Gavin works for the police, and he's in
Oh.
the department for um special cases for evolves.
Mm-hmm.
And later on he learns that the police that he's working for is not doing good. They're doing bad. So he
Oh, they're
decides to
corrupt.
yeah. So he decides to bring his justice in his own hand by working for another organization.
Mm.
Yeah. Um Haku or Gavin, I'm gonna say Gavin. I'm gonna call them with their English names.
Okay.
Gavin has a younger brother, and his younger brother, his name is Sean. Shaw, it's Shaw. There's no N, and he's also an evolver. Like, when someone has a power, we call them evolvers.
Okay.
So his brother's power is to manipulate lightning. Yeah, and it's so fucking awesome. But these two hate each other, and that's why, like, if these two were to work together, damn, it would be a disaster. Wind and lightning, prey on
Yeah, the
gods.
wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, in the anime, we don't get much action of for Sean. We just see him in a couple of scenes, like one scene, two scenes, not much. But in the game,
Mhm.
after a couple of chapters, we get him, and right now he's actually one of the choices. Like, we have Victor, Kiro, Gavin, and Lucian, and right now we also have him. Not as much as the other four, but we have him as a choice also.
Okay. So from what I get is that the anime just mentioned him, that he
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah, like we get a scene with him. Like we see him one time in the anime, and we're like, oh, he has some recognition in the anime also.
Nice.
Um,
What about the fourth guy?
so the fourth guy, it's Lucian or Seaman in the anime. Simon.
Yeah, call him Lucian because it kind of sounds like semen.
Second joke in this video. I'll keep it. I'll keep this. I don't care if the YouTube bring down this video. I really don't care.
It won't, don't worry. I've been in my videos, I say fucking every 5 minutes and they're still up.
Exactly. All right.
Go
So,
check my videos, I swear sometimes.
yeah, guys. So, see, please, I beg you, please see her videos. Like, she has a video where she judge every Crayola color that exists. It's an hour
And
long video.
yeah, it's actually one of my most successful ones.
Yeah, like it has 1,000 views, I think.
No, not that many. Wait, I'm gonna check.
Dude, it has
And Crayola
many.
still hasn't sent me anything for my efforts, and I recorded this video twice. Oh
Damn.
boy, I got 1,419 videos at the time of recording this.
I told you, like you have many views for that video specifically, and I was like, why? How is this happening?
Why? But I think I have some dislikes.
I have no idea.
I have 2 dislikes. Can you believe this?
What the fuck? Actually, somebody.
And
I
two
can't.
likes, so it's 50-50.
Oh my god, I can't. Okay, let's.
Crayola themselves disliked my video because I spammed them with emails.
Oh my gosh. I remember when you recorded the video and you were posting on Instagram, like, Cariola noticed me, like, Senpai noticed me.
Yeah, obviously, you have no idea how
Oh
many
my gosh.
emails I sent.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
annoying as fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, moving on.
Okay. That was nice. Okay. So the fourth
Yeah.
guy, or more like the fifth guy, if I include Sean, so I'm gonna make him the fifth guy. But the
Yeah.
four main characters, from the four main characters, he's the fourth one. So
Mhm.
we get Lucian as the last of our guys.
Yeah.
He is a scientist. He's the most successful and the most young scientist that exists at that time. And
Alright.
he studies like various things.
Mhm.
His evolve is actually unknown.
Ooh.
We have no idea what his evolve is, because he also doesn't say what his evolve is. But later on, we discover two possibilities. Um,
Mhm.
that his evolve has to do with dreams, that maybe he can enter a type of dream inside of someone's mind, like he might can enter someone's minds.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other one, which is also what they gave us in the anime, is the mirror evolve. We call it mirror evolve because what it does, it's basically copying somebody else's evolve. Or you can just call it the copy evolve. But
Yeah, that's also very interesting and powerful.
yeah, but right now we decided that the copy evolve might be his basic evolve, and the dream evolve might be his advanced power.
Okay.
Yeah, like for example, I told you that Victor can manipulate time, but he can all the advanced evolve is to create wormholes, etc. Kiro,
Yeah.
he has charm, he can manipulate. Haku has the wind, he can,
Mm-hmm.
and his advance is the advanced evolve is thunderstorm, or like some type of storm, like it's a black typhoon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. For Sean, I have no idea. Maybe there is a reference for it, but as far as I know, he just calls thunder, and maybe he can create, I don't know, a dragon, or he can create more powerful thunders, I presume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then you have Lucian, which is, maybe he has the copy evolve, and then he can advance into entering words or spaces through one's mind or dream.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our characters, and then you have the story, which in the beginning is to discover how your dad died and who you are, because you have no memories from the age 5 and under, and it's a missing
Oh,
part of your component of how do you know how these 4 people or 5 people know you since the young age.
okay.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes. So in the anime, they just give us the basic part, which is who killed your father, or how your father died in this case, and how it does
Mm-hmm.
it get you evolved, because the organization that killed your dad, and your dad gave you a notebook that has, it's not a spoiler, just for saying.
Yeah.
So your dad left you a notebook of his, which he was writing all his notes for the company, and you
Mm-hmm.
discover that one organization, Black Swamp, was actually follow him for some reason, and in the end, for some reason, they killed him, they eliminate him. We don't know how, we just know that our dad is dead. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Alas. Yeah, it's much more convoluted than I expected, honestly.
Yeah. So that's the first chapter, and then as you move on, it gets more advanced. But we're gonna stay in the first chapter.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start comparing now the game with the anime. So just like I told you, the game came first, and then the game was a big success, and it had an anime adaptation.
All
So
right. From what
yes, yes,
I'm sorry.
no, it's okay.
From what I gathered, you really like the game, but judging from what I'm seeing right in front of me, you're not a big fan of the anime.
Yeah. So let me tell you that some scenes or incidents that are in the game, they're not the same in the anime, even though they're changed, they're really changed badly. All right. So that was one of the things that I didn't like. I mean, okay, I did not expect, a the same thing, like to be a mirror thing or copy of the game, but I expected something a little bit more better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it doesn't have a second season yet. We don't know if it's gonna have a second season because the first season, like what they gave us was meh.
Okay.
Yeah, and the ending that they gave us was, for me at least, incorrect and completely disappointing because in the end of the season, it's basically the final battle between the main character and Black Swan, the leader of Black Swan, and for some reason they made her like a goddess.
Oh, okay. Out of nowhere?
Yeah, out of nowhere, like she was like, "Oh, I can't do this." Like for some reason, like the power of the main character is that she can change the future, she can predict the future. She has a weird kind of power, but in the anime they give it to us as a light power, like, oh, I can see the future. And then when she went to fight the boss, she's like, here's my light power. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see how that can be disappointing.
Yeah, so instead of having the power of the future or whatever, it seemed like she had the power of light and he had the power of darkness, whatever.
Darkness.
Yeah, like you get what
But
I'm saying?
yeah, kinda more cliche than it should be.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say the anime in some cases it was really disappointing, and like I said, I didn't like the ending, but the ending, it was kind of hopeful that there's gonna be a second season.
But as of yet, we have no news.
Yeah, no news, no anything. I mean, the game until now is doing fine. They make a lot of money. Yeah, but like I said, the game until now is awesome. The story is awesome. The characters are getting the deserve. They're getting the amount of time that they deserve. They're getting everything that they deserve. Like everybody has equal amount of um
Screen time.
yeah, screen time. The only person who doesn't get enough screen time was Shaw, but he starts to get popular, and right now we see that he's getting the affection that he's getting. Like we see him in events, he's getting his own cards. So it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it is a 2020 anime, so there's still hope for another season.
Actually, is a 2020 anime or a 2021 anime?
I have it in front of me. It's 2020.
Yeah, like it's a 2020 anime. So if they're gonna give another season, it's gonna be very painful. It's gonna be really very painful.
But would you give it a chance if a second season came out?
Oh yes, I would definitely watch the second season if it came out, just so I can see what they're gonna give us. Like what is the plot this time? Are you gonna continue based on the game, or are you gonna give us a completely out of nowhere plot?
Yeah, but my uneducated guess is, uh, you know, bullshit. Not bullshit, inaccurate stuff.
Yes, I agree. Anyway, so nonetheless, I I kind of like the anime because I saw my boys.
Yeah.
So I saw it more positively to the theme that, you know what, I saw my boys, and that's it. So I gave it 5.5 out of 10. I gave it such a low grade because I just saw my boys. So that's it. Like,
Yeah, that was its saving grace.
yes, like I can't give it a 10 out of 10 just because it has the boys. I can't give it like a high
Yeah.
score just because it has the boys. I judged it based on the animation, which was for 2020, it was a little, yeah.
We are almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. So like I said, um, I just judged it based on other components except like seeing my boys.
Yeah.
I worked on the animation, on the backgrounds, on the music, on everything. So it's 5.5. I wish I could make it a 7, a 6, but I can't. Like I have to be fair and just.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to be just. And from what I can guess, based on your review, you strongly suggest the game, but not so much the anime.
Yeah, I mean,
How do
if
you
you want to watch the anime, obviously you can watch it, but I suggest the game. Just play the game. It's much more better.
Great. I think it's time we close up.
Yeah, okay, so we did some thumbs up and yeah, we did some thumbs up, but then I realized I'm just recording from the computer. So I was like, ah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I forgot
But
it.
you know what? You know what? They should also put some thumbs up.
Yeah,
Am I right?
yeah, you guys should like this video. You should definitely like this video. And if you
Yeah.
don't, I know where you live. I'll come and um traumatize you.
Yeah.
I don't want to say rape. I'm not gonna rape anyone.
She'll come above your head at night and she'll talk for exactly 10 minutes about Princess Tutu. And if you'd like to know what that reference is, you can go and check out the video in my channel where we collab there too.
Yeah, you should definitely go and watch that video. Your life depends on this video. You should watch that video, okay? So,
Yeah, slut.
with
From
this, okay,
yeah,
yeah,
from
yeah, no. Go ahead, go ahead.
for some time I debated with myself if I should change my intro, my greeting, and be like, "Hey horse," and I never done it yet, but who knows?
I mean, you want to?
I think YouTube doesn't push your videos much if you swear in the first seconds.
Agree.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway,
um, yeah,
we're gonna close up. We're gonna wrap up here.
yeah,
And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for clicking this video. I want to thank my guest, Mariluna Adams. Follow her on Instagram and YouTube. Watch her videos. She's hilarious, people. She
oh,
is my
you
best
baby,
friend. She's my best friend in the
you
whole world.
are my best friend as well.
Obviously.
And if you want to watch more Otome related games, check out Nico Vanessa's channel. If you want to watch more anime review based videos, check out my channel.
Yeah.
Uh, we love you very much.
We love you guys very, very much, and thank you so much for watching this video. So, I will see you guys next time. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'll see you soon. I promise. Or I'll see you with another video that just explains how I play, or is just a scene from a play from a game that you want to play and you can't play it for A B reasons. Okay, so take care for now. Bye bye, and I'll see you
Bye
all
bye.
next time. Bye bye.